Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp. As we get into the back half of the NFL regular season, it's time once again to kick off a week of NFL football with some Thursday night football prop betting picks in this divisional battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Now this game is in Carolina, should be a pretty good contest, and I actually have several prop bets on the Panthers this evening that I think are very undervalued from Bet365 Sportsbook, starting with Kelvin Benjamin's over-under for receiving yards tonight, which is at 77.5, and I think that's a good wager on the over tonight. He went over that last week, going 94 yards on 4 catches with a 52-yard bomb that really set up that. And I think this week, against a lesser defense than the Seattle Seahawks, I think he could definitely go over 77.5 yards. So far this season, the Saints are giving up a ton of catches to wide receivers. I believe they've given up the 6th most receiving yards to wide receivers as well, and they're 30th in the NFL allowing yards after the catch. So Kelvin Benjamin, if he breaks a tackle or two tonight, you could easily see him going over 77.5 yards at -115. The second one I have for you is also on the Panthers. His teammate Cam Newton, the guy who will hopefully be throwing in the ball, will hopefully also be getting some red zone looks to running the football. And tonight, obviously, this one's a little bit of going fishing, a little bit of a stretch, but I think Cam Newton can score a touchdown this evening, and at +170, that's pretty good value from Bet365. So far, against his career in his career against the Saints, he's played 6 games. He's rushed the ball 43 times for 218 yards. That's a clip of just over 5 yards per carry. And he also has 2 touchdowns in those 6 games. So it's not like he's immune to running against the Saints. And last season he had a huge game against them where I believe he had about 70 yards and a rushing touchdown. So it's not that far-fetched, especially on a short week against this really bad Saints defense, that Cam Newton, likely they're still their most reliable runner, even though D'Angelo Williams and Jonathan Stewart will both be playing tonight. I think Newton will probably get his fair share of red zone chances against this really bad Saints defense. Panthers are going to want to run the ball. Why not run it with their best runner, who happens to also be their quarterback? Now, the last one I have for you is also another Carolina Panthers prop bet, and it's to the Panthers to score first tonight, and that's a -110 wager from Bet365. And simply just going with the trends here, the Panthers have scored first in every single one of their games except for one, that blowout against the Packers 2 weeks ago. So they are 6-1 in this prop bet so far this season, scoring first, and that's one of the reasons why it's at -110. But because the Saints are actually favored in the NFL odds in this game, they're a little bit more chalked at -125 as opposed to -110. So I think the Panthers can once again keep that trend going of scoring first tonight at home against a bad defense. So add that to your NFL prop betting picks, as well as the other two, and best of luck to you on these tonight. Make sure you check out my NBA parlay as well for some hoops tonight. But until then, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of the Sharp Pick.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.